Hi guys, a very good evening. Masquerade. So we need to take a look and reflect on what is happening in the nation of Zimbabwe. So according to Newsday, there is an article which is right here onto the screen where they are saying that Zambia is the Zambian President Hichilema has called for an emergency meeting, SADC Troika emergency meeting. So let me zoom it. Let me zoom the report right here onto the screen. So the report from Newsday says SADC meets over Zim polls. And according to this article, it says Zambian President and Chairperson of the SADC Troika on politics and defense and security cooperation, Hichilema, yesterday convened an extraordinary summit of the Troika to deliberate on security issues affecting the region, including Zimbabwe's disputed polls. The Zimbabwe Electoral Commission last month declared President Emerson Mnangagwa as the winner of the August 2023 to 24 presidential elections, a result that was immediately rejected by his main rival, Chamisa, of the Citizens Coalition for Change. The virtual SADC Troika Summit discussed the security situation in the Eastern DRC. It was attended by incoming chairperson Hichilema. So this is what is happening in Team Zimbabwe. The SADC Troika, it's said, according to this report, it's said to have met, and they talked about the regional security entirely, as well as the Zimbabwean situation. Because remember, Zimbabwe, where it is a security threat to the whole region. Because if there is destabilization in Zimbabwe, it means a lot of countries are going to suffer, which include Mozambique, which include Malawi, Zambia. Let me say the whole SADC region will be destabilized. So the safety of people in Zimbabwe, the security situation in Zimbabwe has to be improved so that everything goes on well. So I think this is something we talked about a few weeks ago, where we actually said that this was the only way, or the way forward to resolve the mess in the nation of Zimbabwe. So we are now going to look at how Zambia and Namibia, as well as Tanzania, I believe those are the three countries which are part of the SADC Troika. I believe that they are going to deliberate and move forward. But remember, the decision is with the chairperson, who is Hichilema. We are going to look forward and see what are they going to recommend to SADC, because their recommendations are the ones which are going to prompt SADC to actually meet SADC, or the organ, which is chaired by the Angolan president. So he is going to convene another extraordinary summit to deal with the recommendations from the SADC Troika, which is led by Hichilema. And those deliberations will deliberate on countries which are in the SADC region, that is the DRC and Zimbabwe, so that the situations in these two countries get resolved in time. So these are key issues, Team Zimbabwe, which are here. Let me try to check if there are any other comments here. There are no any other valuable comments regarding this issue. But this is the development, Team Zimbabwe. I don't know, those who are here, can we have a discussion? If you are able to come here, let us have a discussion, a brief discussion, and talk. If you have anything to contribute to, let me have your comments right away. So if you don't have, maybe I need to take this program shorter than I expected. So just to recap, according to this report from Newsday, they say SADC is meeting, or SADC met over Zimbabwe polls, and in discussion, or on discussion was the DRC matter as well as the Zimbabwean matter. These are the two key issues which were discussed there. So it's a very interesting moment, Team Zimbabwe, and we are going to look and see what is going to happen. So according to expectations from the past events, the history, we talked about it at SADC, we have to call for an emergency meeting after the deliberations of the SADC Troika. So going forward, we are going to see how these things are going to unfold. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for the contributions. Please continue to subscribe, continue to like, continue to comment, so that we know what you think, and we move forward. So we are working to improve our quality. We are working to make sure that we introduce productions which are of quality in terms of sound, in terms of vision. So we are working on everything, and very soon we'll be broadcasting live from our studio. So my name is Ronald Wekomakusha. Let us meet in other episodes as well as other broadcasts.